screen. Okay, we're live. So I'm going to share my screen, my SQL screen that I have here. And okay, so let me see. Okay. I don't need this. Can I remove this modeling emissions here? I don't know. So there was something that needed to be reviewed in this model, I remember, from last week that we discussed.
Let's see, what was it?
Oh, okay. I placed some questions and I'm not sure if we answered them. Did we in the last meeting? Yeah, we did, because I think I didn't do anything else after it. Let me just check. It was okay, join. Okay, this is what we talked last week. Okay, I'm sure. Yes, we have some questions, but we went through them, so there's no issue here. I think we're more or less done with it. Okay. So looking at this. There were some issues about the agency, the relationship between the agency and the companies. Yeah, that's already here. And there was also an issue that was a connection between the agencies and the job seekers. Oh. Agency, job seeker. What table is this? The agency's job seekers. It is correct.
Okay. Joe?
Yes.
I don't see the actual diagram actually. I just see, can you?
Yes, you will. Is this enough?
We're just seeing like a dashboard or something.
Yeah, it was strange. You're seeing just like the first part of it, the MySQL server. Okay. So now I understand why you were so quiet. Just reshare this to see if it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So let me just share the full screen, entire screen. And now, do you see it?
Yep.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Windows 10. Awesome. Okay, I was talking about this table that joins job seekers here with agency people. I'm not sure if this is correct. If this is correct. This connection should be against this table, not against this one.
Let's see, where's that connection? Where's it at?
Here, this one.
Isn't.
Because this table called agencies job seekers is connected between job seeker here and agency people.
Yeah, that table name is wrong. It should be agency people job seekers. That's my mistake.
But what's this table?
That table that you've got highlighted right now,
Mm-hmm.
that connects job
for?
seekers to people in an agency. So job seekers we know is connected to one job developer's primary and connected to a case manager. So that's why it connects to people, not the agency itself. So that table name is incorrect.
I'm not sure if this connection is I do understand we need to have some sort of connection between the job seeker and the agency people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get a scenario where it might work, but I don't know. Because if you want to get everybody that is connected to a specific agency, we need to go through the multiple relation table. If we search, I don't know, we are trying to search for every job seeker that we have currently in agency A. If we do that, we need to search for the agency A. We need to search for all the agency people that is connected to the agency A, and then we need to find all the job seekers that are connected to agency people that is connected to agency A.
Yep. I don't. I mean, we know we need to connect job seeker to job developer.
Yeah,
and job seeker to case manager. So I think having this third connection between job seeker and the agency that the JD and case manager belong to would be kind of superfluous. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, it's a helper. We can get that helper inside the job seeker or inside the agency to retrieve all the job seeker. You can click a select there to connect everything. Yes.
Yeah, we can do it with scopes or something like that, you know, to make it transparent.
I was thinking in a case, but I'm not sure if this case will never happen. Is a job developer moves agency, goes from one agency to another agency. This will break everything up because we will need, if this scenario exists, we will need to remove the job seeker, the job developer. Yeah, but we're not going to. No, forget it. Okay, we can.
Well, you know, in the future, a job seeker could be connected to two different agencies. In which case, there'd be two agency people in one agency and two agency people in another agency that he's connected to. It would still work, I think.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. But if one, that is okay. If one job developer becomes a job developer of two agencies. But if a job developer moves from agency A to agency B, it will not work because the agency B will have access to all the job seekers that this job developer worked with. You see what I'm saying? This could be an issue, but this requirement currently we don't have it. If we have it, we can just remove all the job seekers and are connected to this job developer. Be done with it.
Yeah.
So I think we can live with it because it's not a requirement. We can just forget this.
Yeah, and I kind of see that as an administrative or procedural item rather than a system item. I mean, if the job developer leaves an agency, the agency management goes in and removes that job developer from the agency, all relationships with job seekers are broken or taken away. I just think that's kind of how they use the system as opposed to a system function.
Oh yeah, because if someone stop being an agency person, it will remove this connection here. So if this connection is removed, no, if his entry here will be removed. So if this entry is removed, then all the entries here will disappear as well. So if you want to connect to another one, it will create a new entrance here. Okay.
Yeah, if we do our job right, if we remove an agency person, the links to job developers should go away as well, right?
Okay. Was there any other question here? We can, just by looking at this, I'm not sure if we have any other question. At least I don't have any other question for now.
Okay.
Any of you have any other questions about this ERD?
Not me.
Okay. So that should be Jaya. Any more questions? Anything?
Yeah, I don't have. And I have a question about if the job developer is removed from that agency, whatever he's working a connection to shift to the somebody else, or they removed from that connections? I have the question about. They can assign his duties to somebody, some other job developer in the same agency if the developer is removed.
We will not allow job developers to be removed from an agency.
Okay.
And when we do, we will not allow them to do it easily. Basically, yeah, okay, we will allow it to do it easily, but in the same screen, we are going to say, okay, we have these job seekers that you want to remove. These are the job seekers available. So, would you want to get all the job seekers? And we just batch everything into one person, and then they just distribute them the way they want to distribute. I believe it's easier like that. Anything else?
No.
Nope. Okay, so let's take a look at waffle. There was no waffle here. Okay. So, as I asked today, this is not done, right? So I'm going to remove this here because this is wrong. Okay, I think this is going to be our first sprint. So you guys think we can do everything in this sprint? Do you want to vote on points for this or something, or do you just want to, for this first sprint, we can just move everything there and we'll see how it goes?
Yeah, before you answer, I just want to know, Hua, do you know if Waffle can calculate velocity based upon points assigned? I didn't see a reference to that, but okay. So it does that for us.
It does something similar because then we can just pick up here and we can just we can just come here and can change the size and use the size as velocity. Let's say this is a very simple thing.
Size is like points.
Close it. Well, yeah.
Okay.
We have here size 1. Let's just, so this is going into sprint 1. Sprint 1. We can just come here and sprint 1.
So this says that last week we did 5 points. Not that we're really keeping track so much, but
no, this is not points. This is closed PRs.
Ah.
So this is the amount of pull requests that we did for this project the last week, last 2 weeks, and this is off. So if we start this on, in theory, if we close anything that has points, the points should be here.
Okay, great.
And this can be picked up. We can just slam this into the README. Okay. So I believe we can just do this week, and we'll see how it goes. There is some precedences here that we did not. I believe we did not. I just placed them in order. This is more or less the order that we need to tackle them. At least. Okay. Someone just opened a new issue.
Who did that? I didn't recognize that name.
I think.
Oh, it was Keith.
Keith.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got it running for. As basically, I think it was just Michael that did some changes in the code. Michael just picked up the project and just installed it by hand without any problem, so we did not do anything else with this. But yeah, I was going to open this issue myself after the comment of Amy, so we will need to tackle this, because currently, if I go to GitHub,
So Keith just opened that directly on that GitHub repo, the MetPlus Pets repo, I guess. Is that what happened? I see. Well, you opened it on Tracker?
Yes. This is a resume cruncher that has some information, but in here we need to get to a little bit more information. It's just a basic description of the installation. I'm not sure if we can just copy paste it from somewhere else if we want to, and it should be easy. But yeah. Okay, so do you guys want to vote on stories, or we just assign them as points, or do we not assign it for this person?
I think we should vote on stories because we want to start keeping track of level of effort so we get a better velocity calculations downstream.
So let's start with this one. I'm going to stop sharing this one. And I'm going to try to stop sharing. Nope. No. Okay. So I'm going to share the specific screen. So I'm going to put so everybody can. Okay. So let's vote on this first story. This is a very basic story. We need to do some tests that Salim already did, and we need to implement the model for this feature. Basically, it's the address polymorphic table. So let's vote on the chat of Google Hangouts. Is it okay with you guys?
Yep. By the way, are we using 1, 3, 5, and 9 as our?
1, 3, 5, and 9 is okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if it's okay.
Oh.
Just give me a second.
Okay. Joe.
No, it's not okay. We cannot use 9. Just a second for you. Maybe we'll go to 8. Is it okay?
Sure, works.
1, 3, and 8. Okay. So Salim, tell.
Okay. I can hear you clearly. There's a lot of echo coming from you or from I don't know. Is it from me or somewhere? But I cannot hear you well as Patrick. I hear Patrick and Vajira well, but I get echo, a lot of echoes.
Now?
I don't. Okay.
Yeah, before.
It's okay now?
Yeah, better.
It's better. Okay.
Yes, better.
I can always mute everyone, and we can go on. So, do you understand what I said?
No. Can you say?
Okay. So basically, we are going to vote for every story that we have now here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move them all to sprint 1, and That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so the points are going to be 1, 2, and 3, and 8.
1, 2, 3, and 8. Okay.
So can I, before we do that, Hugh, I'd just like to ask, so this is just creating a model Ruby file, or are we also going to say we're going to create the model Ruby file, we're going to create a migration for the associated database entity, and we're going to start an RSpec test file for that model? You know what I mean? Or we just do it?
Yeah, we are going to do everything. It's not that complicated to do it, because if it's just create a file, it's pretty easy. But basically, you can use the constructors from Ruby to do that. So it's going to be an easy task as well. So at least this one. But I think we should create at least the spec file, the migration to create the table, and the model from Ruby. So every one of these tasks that we have here is to do that. Is it okay?
Yep. Okay. So that's what we're voting on.
Okay. So are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. So in 3, 2, 1, vote.
We're voting in the chat on Hangout, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to confirm.
So we need to do this more quickly. Vijaya, we're missing a vote.
Yeah, I didn't get the chat here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Salim and Vijaya. So 3, why? So we're basically talking about creating this is the address.
Okay.
This is basically just the address. So we need to create the model file, the migration with the table fields, and create the RSpec file. Do you guys think it's 3?
For me, it's 3. I think so, because you're saying we create a model and the RSpec, and then we have the table, and then that table will be the promorphic, right, relationship. Yeah. So for me, I guess 3 works. 3. I would say 3.
And you, Vijaya?
I think I can't clearly get the whatever instructions. So far, I think we have to create the model and the RSpec, and within the model we have to write the polymorphic relationship.
Okay.
We also need a migration file for the address.
Yeah. We're creating table to the migrations.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So if by saying 1, does that mean easy, or I mean just explain it to me?
Basically, 1 is easy change. 2 is it's a little bit more complicated change. 3 is the most complicated change that we can do, and 8 is a task that need to be split into multiple tasks.
Okay.
Okay. So okay. No, I don't think then I'll say 3. Then I'll take it back.
So you what?
Okay, I'll take it back. I won't say it's complicated.
Okay.
Okay, I'll join Patrick then.
So we're moving to 2. Is that it?
Yes.
The one is easy. 2 is
1 is easy. 2 is let's say intermediate.
okay.
3 is a complicated task, and 8 is something that we need to split.
Okay. I'll go
So
to intermediate task.
we move to 2 there.
Okay.
Let's just change this to 2, put the mouse on correctly, and that's it. And we have it going. So now the same thing, but this one is more complex one. We might need to split this one, but we will see.
Okay.
This one is to do exactly the same thing for people, pets accounts, job seeker, and job seeker status model. Okay, any question about this task?
But where we have to create all the models, whatever the existing GitHub account, we have to fork that repo into my local development. We have to develop this model and push into the master. Or what else we have to do?
Sorry, I do not understand. So basically, to this, what I'm going to do is me or someone else, if they can do it today. I'm not sure if we can get quickly here today. I will create it today. But what we need to do is we need to pick up the development branch and clean it. Remove all the modules that are there. Remove all the migrations. We remove all the modules that we currently have there. So we're going to start from clean slate there.
Yeah.
After that, we're going to create. You are going to branch the development branch. Branch from the development branch, and then start working from there.
Okay.
So, any question about this task?
No.
So I think a key point, Vijay, that you're topping upon as well is that what Hua just said is a precursor task that has to be finished before we can start on these other chores we're talking about.
Okay.
So once he cleans up GitHub and creates a nice clean development branch for us, then we go over and we pull that over
then we have
environment, and then we go through the regular pull request process.
Yeah. So, I got a doubt this afternoon. I saw this model creation and I fork existing account to my GitHub to my development environment. If I create the same models in my development environment and push into the GitHub, it will remove existing model. That's why I didn't do anything. Just I'm thinking, and we can discuss this one into the pair programming. That's why I'm.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. So, any question about this task? No. So let's vote on the task. Okay. Let's vote in 3, 2, 1. Vote.
Oh. You want to break it up, huh?
Yes. So, Joel, why do you vote 8 now? I voted 8 now because of the 2. I believe this task is not this. If in the previous task we had one table and everybody thinks that's 2, this one we need to split because we need to do 4 times the same work.
Okay.
That's why I voted 8. But if you guys think we should go with a 2 on this one.
No, I can go with 8. Now here's the question. Do we leave it as is and just leave it with 8 points, or do we break it up into 4 distinct?
We will break it into 4, I believe. As a developer, I want to do something. But I want to create some model to support the person.
What was that? The support the person?
Yes, so to support the person. Support.
Oh, you're talking about the person table. I got you.
Person table.
Yep.
And create a model that supports person side system. Now the other one. Same thing for user. Support the user account on that system. This is not the wet system. Because pets already in system in the end, if I'm not mistaken. And another one. It's the job seeker model. Support the job seeker. Okay, I'm going to use this one. And job seeker status. Seeker status. And this one I'm going to pick it up. And I'm going to move this thing. Yes. This one down here. This one is going to be up here. This one is going to be up here. What? I'm missing something. Oh, something here. So let's go vote on the 64. 64. It's to create a model, write our spec tests, and the migration for the people table. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any question? No. So let's vote in 3, 2, 1. Vote.
Migration table and RSpec.
Yes.
What else?
That's it. Okay. So this is
Migration table, migration file RSpec, as well as the model file. The model Ruby file.
so next one. User account.
I think
User
most of
account.
the, could we just say that all of these are going to, all these like things are going to be 2? Just, there we go. I think we can all agree on that, right?
Job seeker status. So this job seeker status, it's the same thing, but and we will see what else. I believe it's 2 as well. We just need to insert 3 inserts on this table.
What is that? What's the difference between the first one and the third status?
I don't know. It's not looking for a job. It's more, yeah, this one is actively looking for a job. This is
Kind of looking for a job?
yeah.
Okay. Or maybe employed, found a job or something.
Boy.
Employed, not looking. we can I mean, they're just constant in the model file, right? So we can play with
Yeah,
those.
we can just
Yep.
pick that up. So basically, it's inserts. I think we can go on with it. So the next one, we have companies here. Down. So job seeker status here. Company model. As a developer, I want to create a model to support the companies. So it's the same thing. Do you guys want to vote, or we just put 2 there?
I think we should just go with 2 for all of these.
Okay. So this is 2. Skill model. This one, we are going to split it, right?
Yep.
Close this to skills model creation. Model creation jobs. This one is a 2 as well, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
And device integration. Do you guys want to look into this? To vote on this? What is expected with this? Basically, with this story, what I'm expecting is to insert the gem there, and after inserting the gem, just insert the gem and activate. Let's call it activate the gem on the pets account table. Okay.
Salim, you were arguing maybe we don't need devise.
I don't. Yes, but I don't know what he wanted to do with. If you want to do just for authentication purposes, we can just use his implementation. I don't know if you need more than that. Then I think a device would be better.
Okay. I think we can do with device because device it's not going to bring us so much problems here. I believe we just need to put the gem there.
Yeah.
And I believe that after putting the gem there, we can, if we decide, we will activate only the database authentication for now.
Okay.
And if in the future we want to have anything else, we can just pick it up and add the things that we're missing, and that's it.
Okay, that's a great idea.
You guys think so?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you guys want to vote on this one?
Sure.
Any question?
This is just an investigation in devise, not to, or is it to integrate?
For now, what I would do with this is just to activate the gem, connect the gem with our model, and that's it. in the next sprint or something, we will look into it, into the login process and everything.
Okay, that sounds good. I kind of think we're going to need Devise, but yeah, that's a good way to start.
Then basically we just need to, it's going to, I'm not sure if it's going to be an easy task or not, but I will look into it. But basically it's just add the gem, connect the gem, create the migration that device needs, and that's it. I will leave it set. Yeah. That against the pets account model. Okay. Any more questions about this? About this this task?
The device is integrated into the pets account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because basically on device you need to tell them what is the model that will support the username and everything, and the password, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so do you guys want to vote? Any more questions? No? Okay, so we are going to vote in 3, 2, 1, and vote. So, Patrick.
Well, for me, Devise is unknown, so I'd have to do some research on how it works, how it integrates with your existing models, what database fields it requires in a user table, all that kind of thing. So it would be some research involved, some effort.
Yeah. For me, I said 3 because I have a question that I think we might have an issue here. That is, we will keep the username inside the people table, and we will keep the password inside the pets account table. So, I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. So,
don't we have a pets account? Don't we have a username there?
Yeah, but the username is going to be the email. Are we going to duplicate that field from people table?
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. You're right. So,
This might not be as simple as that.
yeah, it could drive different changes to our schema.
Yes, yes. We might need to make some sort of, I don't know.
So it's good to know that up front rather than 4 weeks from now.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So, Salim, do you think this could be an issue?
Maybe you guys might be right, but as you just said, just to configure it with our application, then I don't think that will be hard. I mean, you just configuring and then leave it. Don't use it for now. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
I think that will, because maybe we run the, what is this, generate, we run the, what is this? Say it again? Oh, okay. If you want just to configure it only, that probably might be simple, but then if you trying to use it in our application, then that will be tough.
Yes. The thing is, I was thinking as well. This is an easy change, and with one it will be enough. But then I remember that we will have the username and the password in 2 different tables, and this might bring an issue. So I think we need to investigate now.
Okay.
If we need to have the username, if we can have the username and table in 2 separate tables.
Yes.
And if not, we need to change the schema in some way to join both of them.
Okay.
maybe merge pets, account, and people, and put there a flag or something that says that this is an account or not. But I don't know. Who picked this up will need to take a look into it.
I think the other thing for me is we need to decide whether we're going to commit to devise or not within the next week. Because if we go further than that, we're going too far without putting it in place. So we need to understand the benefits versus the trade-offs.
Basically, the benefit is that you can authenticate with any account that you want, and that's the major thing. And the other thing that I saw is that can, if we're going to use can, it will need device as well, or auth logic, I think it's the name of the other gem, to do that. So it's something similar to make the setup easier.
Doesn't devise also handle, the round trip? They send you an email, you click on it to verify your account.
Yeah, but can, yes, it holds everything.
And it also allows you to put that lost forgot my password link and take care of all of that machinery behind the scenes. To me, the best software is the software you don't need to write, right? So if there's all that power in there, and we're going to have to add that into the system eventually with a broad user base, it's definitely worth exploring. I mean, we could have another username in the pets accounts table that's not the email. It's not the prettiest solution, but
I don't
something
think
like
we want
that.
to add the username there. We can try. We can synchronize it, maybe, if we have to. But I prefer to first investigate the possibility of having the account and the password in two separate tables. So, should we go to middle ground, or should we go to 2, or due to this thing we should go to 3? Do you want to vote again?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure, we can go and do that.
So, we're going to vote again for this thing, now with more information in this little issue. In 3, 2, 1, and vote. Okay, so I think we all agree on this. Let's move it to 3. To the correct milestone. Okay, I think we have everything now.
Yeah. Joe?
Yes.
Can you explain to me? I'm confused. What is the milestone? I mean, in simplest word. In simplest word, what is it?
Why are we going to use the milestone? Because we don't have any way. What we wanted is to simulate more or less the pivotal tracker way of working. Okay, where they have. You saw pivotal tracker, right?
Yes.
So basically, pivotal tracker allows you to have an icebox, a backlog, and the current sprint, and you can assign things to sprints and such around here. Okay. But with Waffle, you don't have that possibility. The only option that we had was to create like a swim lane to put everything in. Okay, and we didn't want to do that. So we decided to use the milestone in order to be able to filter. Let's imagine we are going to see only tasks from sprint 1.
Oh.
You see? Nothing shows up, so it's good. There's here. We can just, milestones, we can just select, for example, the sprint 1. This is going to be a helpful one when we are going to, when we start looking into the client meeting and we need to present something to the client. We can just pick this up and be done with it, and just select the things that we're going to show to the client. Because if we don't have that, if we don't have something like the milestone that we are able to search by, we would not be able to understand which things did we finish this sprint. That's why we're using milestones.
Okay.
What else? What else?
I think we need a chore to represent the creation of the GitHub branch that we can start working against.
Okay. Right on. So, and the chore, we develop branch. Okay, so for now I believe it's more or less order. I believe, or one, I don't know. No, it's, there's some code there, so maybe two, yeah. Okay, so like this, maybe there are too many tasks. I don't know. We'll have to see. If any of you guys can do this today, or I'll try to do it today. I'm not sure if I can do it today. I'll try to do it tomorrow during the day if I can. If no one picks this up, and we can start with this. Basically, I placed them here in a specific order. Okay, so now I think it's okay. We need to start working them from top to bottom, okay? Because they have precedences between each other, and before we can start doing anything, we need to do the previous one. So I sent you on Slack the other day. I sent you the flow, the workflow for pull requests and everything that people from Waffles sent me, because I asked them a question and everything. And we need to put on the messages the name of the it should be something like close, and then the tracker name, and then the issue. It's inside the link that I sent you guys. So it can automatically, when you do a merge request, it will automatically change the status of the. It automatically changes the status of the task in Waffle. Okay. So what they say is something like this. This one. basically, what they advise to do is put messages like this when we have. I just wrote on the Slack channel. When you're doing a merge request, just put closes. Then, in our case, it's Agile Ventures / MetPlus _ tracker and the number of the issue, and it will automatically close the issue. Okay? Is it okay?
Yep. Oh, we can manually close it too, right?
Or you can manually close it too.
Yeah.
If you wanted to make it more automatic, this is a way. So, you guys have any more questions? Anything else that we can do today? I have to go. You guys can follow up if you want to keep on going. It's okay, but I need to go. Do you have any more questions? Anything that you think that we need to take care of?
No, so if you could just let us know when you got that development branch ready, we can start working away.
Okay.
I can create a pair programming session tomorrow if anybody's available, and we can maybe take a look at some of the detail around some of these. Maybe I'll try to get the address model built first, so we can look at that as a template. And we could also review the ERD and make sure that we have the subtables. Like if we define job seeker, we have to probably define other tables like join tables associated with other entities. We can look at all that.
Okay. I'll try to do it today. If I can't, tomorrow morning I'll just try to do it as soon as I come in to work. Okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you very much, you guys.
Thank you.
Yes, Salif?
I was asking Patrick, what time for pair programming? What time? Around what time? My local time.
What's good?
Huh?
If you have to go, the three of us can continue to talk.
Okay. So I'll see you guys. I'm not sure if I leave this will keep on or not.
I don't know. Good question.
I'll just leave the call, and I will leave it to ask me for.
Yep. Okay.
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 See you guys. Thank you.
All right. See you.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
So,
yeah, Patrick, I was. What?
If I exit, it will just
close.
we can get Vijay and Silan, we can do it through Slack. We can just communicate.
Okay.
I'll go right there right now. So go ahead and Hewitt, close your thing, and we'll do that.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you again. Bye.